How do firms in Silicon Valley approach due diligence, and how could we improve it?
That's a tough one. There's been quite a few examples of fraud. And I think we can all think through some of the more recent ones. And I think the natural reaction, and the natural reaction is, how did that happen? If you, a very smart investor from a well-respected firm, had gone through the paperwork, reviewed their numbers, you should have noticed something. $8 billion missing, for example. Seems like someone looking through the numbers and truly doing due diligence would have noticed. I don't know exactly what happened to all of these. Sure. I don't know if the process has gotten worse. But back to our conversation about FOMO, I think that sometimes FOMO in a round that's already closing with some people you respect and know will drive some people to make decisions without actually doing the due diligence. So probably not everybody on that cap table actually read through every document. Actually, I can probably guarantee that not everybody looked through everything. Now, certain people certainly did, but not everybody did. Now, if you're really good at driving that kind of FOMO, you might have been able to get people to jump on board without them actually doing their job of fully doing due diligence. So that could have been a contributor. But at the end of the day, I think I think the due diligence process, at least from what I've seen, still roughly the same. It's just that we've had these like really big blowups and really big instances where we start questioning, how that happened.
Yeah. Do you think it's become more important as technology? It pretty much becomes a part of every aspect of how technology
I think it's become
grows?
Particularly top of mind for people, given the huge blowups that have happened.
Yep.
The amount of money that people lost in just FTX and Luna alone is massive. And then you really take that, just look at the crypto space and how much money was poured into it. The crypto space is rife with abuse and a lot of bad players, right? They're not the only ones. There's certainly a lot of things that are going on there, but it's not just that space. All across, all kinds of different industries. I was talking to an investor recently about another company he had invested in where the founder took the money and actually used it on other things, right? There's a lot of that type of stuff there's bad actors. And unfortunately, one, not all the due diligence can get all of that information, but two, sometimes maybe you haven't done the proper due diligence because of other factors.